We still get the seed animation, but we didn't actually filter any seeds. So we just start right away here. Hello again. Here are our options. Choose a colorless card. It's an uncommon colorless card. I think this bonus did get a bit better with the latest patch, but maybe not necessarily that good still. We can transform 2 cards for all of our money. Not too bad. We can take 6 max health, or we can do the good old boss swap with no knowledge about what it is. As for pathing, looks like there's a couple of safe-ish late elites, but in general, this is a pretty sketchy Act 1. Not a lot of fires, not a lot of safety from the elites of the Act. There is an early shop if we go up the right side here. Not sure which way we're going. Don't get a vote for this, but I do think we want to talk at least a little bit about which option we should take here. I'm always all down for boss swaps. I think those are always good. Please don't harass Chrono. Although he might be one of the only people who could make it work again. He works, I think, 2 full-time jobs these days. He is so busy. He is so busy. There's a 4 campfire path. Or, if we're willing to maybe try to fight the Burning Elite, which we could do with a good transform, we can go up the left side. He's in a meeting right now. Got him. What do we think? Transform? It's probably not the colorless card or the max health, right? So do we transform or do we boss swap? Once we see what we get, we can choose our pathing. Oddly tempted by this transform. Another vote for number 3. Chat a little bit divided, but I'm seeing I'm seeing enough support for this transform. Let's do it. And I think that's going to be 1 strike and 1 defend. Although there's maybe an argument for 2 defends. I'm going to do 1 and 1. We get a Blade Dance! Chat, we did it! We win. Game over. Blade Dance get. Add 3 Shivs to our hand. Next run, let's go. And a Concentrate, which lets us discard some cards. I think that means we do go this way now. Take a couple of combats, see how we're feeling. If we are in really bad shape or we get an event that gives us lots of cash, we can bail out into the store. And if we're feeling good, we can upgrade and go right into the Burning Elite. Six plus 6 plus 6 plus 12 is 30 damage. We can't quite kill. Disaster. Total disaster. Okay, an early fire potion is definitely like half of what we would need to beat the Burning Elite. So really good. And our first card reward. So quick reminder on cards, chat gets to vote. So there'll be an on-screen timer starting at 45 seconds that ticks down, and you get to choose number 1, number 2, or number 3, or vote for skip with number 0 there in chat. Whatever gets the most votes within the... Are you guys serious? Whatever gets the most votes within 45 seconds ends up getting added to the deck. Chat, what are you doing? Infinite Blades. Alright. I guess we want the Infinite Blades. Real talk, I have started to, on Ascension 20, open my mind to the possibility of an early game Infinite Blades, if the Act Boss is Slime Boss. Because I think the Infinite Blades does help enough in that fight to be worth adding. But I'm okay with it here. It's 1 Shiv per turn, pretty good against Lagavulin. I think we'll take the gold medal for max health here, yeah? Yeah. Sure don't see any traps nearby, and yet, giant boulder. Just need the accuracy. Yeah, like, wouldn't it be good? It would be so good. The gooditude would be off the charts. That's how good it would be. The Shivlands. Here. Oh dear. Wow, fairy in a bottle? Okay, we're definitely going to go into the Burning Elite now. We have 2 very good potions for the early game. And one of these cards. All 3 of them do damage in their own way. AoE, poison, AoE front load, or just a 0-cost attack. Totally happy with any of these. Humans would be the best against, probably Lagavulin and the Guardian boss that we have to fight at the end of the act. Dagger Spray really good against the Sentries. Although Fumes is good there too. Without any synergies interacting with either of them, I don't know which one I would prefer here. Looks like it's going to be the Dagger Spray by 1 vote. Cool. Okay, I don't see any reason to subject ourselves to a hard pull combat, so let's take one more event here. And get 5 max health? We should at least consider the possibility that it's Banana, because it's 11 current health versus 5 current health. And there's a world where we want the immediate health more, but I think especially with the Fairy in a Bottle, that the max health will pay much more dividends here. Now, if we were missing a few more, just like 5 more health, I think the Banana would get a lot better. But it's donut time. Donut. Donut. Do not underestimate this deck. Man, this concentrate is so bad. Why are you so bad? Alright, nice and smooth fight. We're getting bonus gold. We didn't waste a potion. And our last card reward before going into the Burning Elite. So we need to prepare for either Gremlin Knob or Lagavulin. High damage attacks. I guess or the Sentries, right? But damage, very, very valuable. All of these are damage in their own way. We didn't take the Fumes, right, to go with that Bane. We did not. So we have no poison to activate Bane with. But we could take some front load in the form of Endless Agony, or we could take a little bit of poison from the Poison Stab. Or we can skip. I'm actually pretty okay with any option other than Bane, as far as additions to this deck go. They're all good for their own reasons. Endless Agony is the cheaper front load. Poison Stab is our first step towards poison. Agony it is, okay. With both the Blade Dance, the Infinite Blades, and the Agony, we're starting to want, like, Choke. We're starting to want After Image, Thousand Cuts, Finisher. These will all be pretty good additions from here on out. For our upgrade, it's probably going to be the Dagger Spray for 4 more damage to all enemies. That's just good against every single possibility. But we could talk about maybe upgrading Blade Dance for 1 more Shiv, or Neutralize for one more turn of Weaken. But I think it's going to be the Dagger Spray. Alright, who is it? Metallicized Knob. I can definitely think of worse enemies to have encountered, and I'm pretty happy having drawn Blade Dance and the Endless Agony on turn 1 here. I imagine this is still going to be a 3 or 4 turn fight. But that's okay. Ooh, upgrade on Neutralize would have been really good. Fortunately, the blades have been not so good. But I think we eat the entire 24 here, yeah? Yeah. Ouch. Save 1 health with Defend. There is a draw order where we don't kill next turn. Let's take the 1 then. Now we're good. Okay, a bit scary. Lost a lot of health, but we still have our Fairy in a Bottle, and we have 10 more max health in the pair here, taking us to 32 out of 75 with a Fairy. That's actually not bad at all. Wait, why'd my Twitch integration turn off? Hello? Alright, well, I mean, I think I have to reboot Spire again, but obviously we're going to take the accuracy here, right? Shivs deal 4 additional damage. Let's make sure I can save and quit, yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, we don't need integration to know what chat wants. But let me fix things up here. Turned off because there was only one answer. That's right. It knew. It knew. Let's fix things really quickly here. Stinky Spire. Hopefully the last time we have to reboot here. But I'm so excited for this deck. What? Oh. There we go. OBS looks a little broken though. There we are. Okay, sorry about that interruption, everybody. Let's crush some nerds, shall we? Let's crush some nerds. 8 damage Shivs. Heck yeah. I like this deck. Good stuff. What does chat even really want? That is the question. Do they want Piercing Whales for block? Do they want Terror to further scale these Shivs? Or do they want Expertise for card draw? I think I'm with chat on this one. Terror means these Shivs are going to go from doing 8 damage to doing 12 damage each. And that is getting out of control, quite frankly. That's getting really out of control. I like where this is headed. I like it a lot. 15 damage Shivs with accuracy plus. Well, sounds like we ought to upgrade our accuracy then, yeah? Alright, what do you think? Kunai or Shuriken in this chest? This can contain an uncommon relic, so it's guaranteed to be a ninja one, right? Or Ninja Scroll. Ooh, that's a good option too. Both. Both? Both. Easy game. Call your shots. It's the Shuriken. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I think that means we upgrade the Blade Dance for one more Shiv now, yeah? Yeah. We'll get accuracy later. Easy peasy every time. The Endless Agony is now really good too, since it's 2 attacks in 1, yeah? Blessing of the Forge to upgrade everything in our hand, and yet another card, Distraction for random skills, Deflect for 0 cost 4 block, Catalyst to double our non-existent poison, or good old Skip. Couple decent options here. I could actually see this Distraction being a reasonable add to the deck. But it's a bit of a hard sell most of the time. Deflect ain't too bad either. Although I think Deflect does struggle to be really good without some dexterity. Distraction can be Blade Dance. Distraction can also be Storm of Steel. Believe it or not. So, final question. Do we go 2 more regular combats and 1 elite? Do we go 2 more events and 1 elite? Or do we go 2 campfires and no elites? I'm leaning towards 2 events. We've got a really good setup deck-wise that's going to beat Guardian, no problem. We just want to get some removals and some upgrades and some relics. So events it is. Come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, he looks to have been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. This will be a Lagavulin that's awake on turn 1. The text tells you which elite you're going to face. Very, very scary. But I think we can take it. Or we can just get a free Ornamental Fan and leave. Even more ninja relics? Heck yeah. Alright, I'm not fighting a Lagavulin for no relic. So I'm leaving without a sound. And we're just going to be on our merry way. Good job, chat. We did it. A fairly generous heal could help ensure that we don't have to use our Furiano Bottle against the elite. Or we can get a card removal here. I definitely like the idea of just dunking a strike from this deck. Or we could dunk Concentrate, which might be even better. The heal is also notably 40 gold cheaper than the removal is, which is really significant. So it's heal and 40 gold compared to removal. Concentrate wasn't added. It's one of the starting transforms, so it's from our starter bonus. I think the heal here means that we get to confidently carry Fairy into Act 2, and that's a pretty valuable thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think we also just play 3 strikes on turn 1 here. Take 6 damage to gain a point of strength, rather than doing, like, defend, strike there. Now we get to Blade Dance for 1,000,000. Sweet turn there. Really sweet turn. Dang. Boat thingy. Start of turn 2, gain 14 block, a favorite relic of mine. Always happy to see this. It's really, really useful in all of the acts across all of the fights. If we want, we can add a backstab for some front load and some more shuriken value, or a masterful stab for basically the same card but not on turn 1, or sucker punch for weaken in an attack. I actually think the sucker punch is pretty dang good here. Although it's relatively low on the upgrade totem. I think before the Guardian we're upgrading our terror. No, upgrading our accuracy against Guardian, and then upgrading our terror in Act 2. Let's go with that. Actually, no, the terror upgrade will help us more in Act 2, and we're already beating Guardian quite handily, so let's upgrade the terror. Get that free card. We're not very Snecko, right? No, we're not very Snecko. Yes, you need to type the pound sign, the hashtag, before your vote for the game to count it. Okay, we'll upgrade terror. And accuracy's next. Look at that, we get to terror on turn 1. It's going to be a really easy fight. Do strength already. It's only going to keep going up. Every attack we play is going to cause 4 damage back, though. So I really don't want to be playing attacks during the Angry Onion phase here. If I play 2 more attacks, I only take 4 more damage. Yeah, let's get rid of the agonies. Lose, like, all of my health. It's okay, we're gonna destroy this nerd. Yeah, Shivs do 19, no problem. Wow. Destroyed. Do get a potion that we don't get to utilize. But that's alright. I think I'll keep the current ones over this relatively unreliable colorless potion. What are our rare cards, though? Corpse Explosion. For AoE Explode when enemy dies. Storm of Steel to discard our entire hand and replace it with Shivs. Or Unload to discard every non-attack card in our hand and replace it with nothing. Because Unload is terrible. Storm of Steel, they say. It's got synergy. I mean, how could we not, really? I guess it was inevitable, right? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm down. I'm open-minded to Storm of Steel being okay here, especially with Shuriken Fan. We can put it to some serious work. Alright. My personal hope is that there is in fact a Wristblade in this chest. We'll see, though. What are the choices? Just like the card rewards, you get to vote on which boss relic we'll take. And your choices are... Sacred Bark for double potions, Cursed Key for energy but we get cursed for opening chests, or Fusion Hammer for energy but we cannot upgrade at rest sites anymore. Of these three, which is the least bad for us? Deck feels reasonably happy with some energy, although the concentrate really gotta go now. Feels like if we do take energy, we probably want to add some more card draw. Could see the bark being quite nice, too. Couple votes for skip. Cheeky. Kurski it is, I got no complaints about that. We may have to skip a chest because of this, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. This act layout is awful. We can fight a maximum of 2 elites. And while doing it, get a maximum of, like, 3 upgrades? Ew. What an awkward layout. If we go left, we get a late shot. If we go right, we get an early shot. That's the biggest difference. We're just below the threshold for affording an uncommon relic at the store. I think, like, left, fire, elite fire, and then hit this store at the end of the act. That lets us open the chest and remove the curse, although we'd have to... carry that thingy through the elite fight. Yeah, look at these relics go. 2 strength, 8 block. Gorgeous. Totally gorgeous. Oh, the thing about the store. So, uncommon relics at a shop cost a base of 250 gold. And they're quite significant for us. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, there is the card draw I was talking about. There's also more accuracy, though. On Ascension 20, shops are more expensive, so you need about 275 gold to consistently buy an uncommon. And that's an important place to be at. Accuracy, though. The popularity. You'd love to see it. Accuracy does stack with itself, that's right. Each accuracy will cause Shivs to do more and more and more damage. At some point we'll end up with more accuracies than we can shake a stick at. For now we're doing pretty well. But this is the fundamental problem with Storm of Steel, right? Like, I can play Storm of Steel to discard all 3 of these cards and get 3 Shivs. But it's more damage to play the strikes first. They do, you know, 7 base instead of the 5 base of the Shiv. So it's better to go strike, strike, Storm of Steel for only 1 card. That's just sad. It's just sad. That said, 15 damage Shivs are not sad. They are amazing. Oratic, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 2 months. So happy to see that you're enjoying the stream enough to renew the contribution. Hard draw? Hard draw. And Sigamon, thank you so much for the 8 months in that tier 1 sub. 15 damage Shivs are what every Shiv wants to be when it grows up. You could call it a whole model of sorts. And the Dirty Dirk, thank you so much for the Prime sub and the 2 months as well. Heck yeah. Slate Drizzle of Steel. Alright, we'll take two events, yeah? Yeah. Hard pool fights are a little bit intimidating, even if we are actually not bad at them. Ooh, yeah. Take out a Stinky Strike. Sub animation is not random. Currently it's set for... There's a different sub animation for regular subs, for 6-month subs, and for 12-month subs. With more animations to come for gifted subs and some other stuff. Oh, concentrate! Wait. No, it's fine. Concentrate will be useful someday. I promise. Alright, this is a reasonable Blessing of the Forge. Yeah, this is a reasonable Blessing of the Forge. Take a lot less damage that way. Damage Shivs. Dang. And I do get a potion back, so definitely correct to have used the blessing there, I think. Really good snake plant fight. We took very little damage there. What's in the the reward pile? Reflex that says plus on it. This card is discarded from our hand to draw 3 cards. Or deflect or backflip. You know, I'd feel a lot better about this Reflex Plus if we had an Acrobatics in the deck, chat. It's alright, we can take one. We can take one. So with Storm of Steel, if Reflex is in hand when we play Storm of Steel, we'll gain 1 Shiv per card that was in hand, and then draw 3 more. So they do in fact work together, although it's a bit weird the way that they do. Also goes great with the Concentrate, actually. Not the greatest turn 1 here, but I think we're set up well enough with double accuracy down, it shouldn't matter here. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh no. Alright, draw potion time? It's draw potion time. There we go. So with Storm of Steel and Reflex, it works like this. 5 Shivs, and then draw 3. Oh! And then discard all the cards again! Double Storm of Steel. Got him. Got them. It was actually a super good draw potion. Maybe shouldn't have used that before our elite, but... whatevs. Dagger Spray, Sneaky Strike, or Blade Dance. Chad knows what they want. While you're picking this one, I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break here. And then we'll dive into the Elite right after. Be right back, everybody. Alrighty. Thanks for that patience. Blade Dance get, huh? Alright, well, I think we know that we need to upgrade both of our accuracies from here, right? Of course we do. How could it be any other way? First up, Book of Stabbing, who I think we're very, very good at killing here. Go Blade Dance. Storm of Steel. To discard the reflex. Yeah. Look at that Shuriken go. 4 points of strength on turn 1. Wow. Wow. More like Book of Dying. More like Book of eating 27 damage Shivs. Holy moly. Not even close, Book. Now we're immune to being weakened, so the Shivs will always do 1,000,000 damage. And we're offered some of these cards. Gonna end this Book's whole career. Corpse Explosion, still quite nice, so although it seems like we're doing so much damage output, we don't even need AoE. Card draw is pretty great, though. I can't believe that command is still there. We can't dupe 3. Alright, card draw get. You. Do one more event before a couple of hard pool fights? Yeah. This is the smallest type of chest, containing either a common or an uncommon relic, as well as a minimal amount of gold. Usually when I have Curse Key, I'll skip these, so that I don't have to add a curse to the deck. And I think that's probably the case here too. We want to skip it. Let's avoid getting stinky curses added. And instead, add drugs. Oh my. Drugs, you say? Drugs allow us to get jaxed, trading health for strength. Not that we have, not that we don't have enough of it already. Could transform 2 cards, try to get new stuff. Or we can ingest mutagens to gain 3 strength on turn 1 of each combat, making our front load even stronger here. Is drugs even necessary here? So, note how none of the options at the Jax Dealer Man here are to say no to him. We either let him test stuff on us, we take his drugs, or we take the different drugs. But there's no other choice. We have to do drugs. The peer pressure is far too strong. Transforming, yeah, can get rid of Concentrate for us, although the Concentrate just became good with the Acrobatics. Maybe not good, but functional. I'd still consider transforming it. I think the turn 1 strength is really good. With the Blade Dances and the Dagger Spray, it helps us deal lots of damage with the attacks before the accuracies are down. I really like this. For our front load. Especially with a 7-card turn 1. I'm gonna executive order here. And we're gonna take the strength with the relic. Oh baby. With Storm of Steel here. Let's go. Get him. Dang. Wow. That's right, curses transform into other curses here. If you transform them. It's the first card that says plus on it for free. I think it might be. Backflip's pretty good too. More card draw, more block. More good, more better. We can all agree it's not Flying Knee. Pretty happy with another flip. Now the Concentrate is actually good. Because we now actually have enough card draw to really get it off the ground. So these Shivs are 13... Do we just kill on turn 1? Am I seeing that right? I think I am seeing that right. Exactly? Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very good turn 1. Thank you, Mutagenic Strength, for that kill, by the way. Another Acro, a Sucker Punch, or a Backflip. 3 more unupgraded commons here. This deck is freaking sweet. I do think that our main concern needs to be, at this point, figuring out our late game block. We have the damage and the damage scaling covered with kunai, or sorry, with shuriken, lots of shivs, and 2 copies of accuracy, as well as a terror. We will do enough damage to kill the heart, but what we need is ways to block heart. Those are going to be relics, those are going to be max health, those are going to be weakened sources, block scaling, piercing whales, malaises, the kind of things to keep in mind moving forward to make sure we can win this. We're definitely going to hit the shop up with 400 strength, and we're definitely going to swap out for the fresher strength potion too. 400 gold, excuse me. Not 400 strength. Yo, what's up? Seven plus 8. Wow. Get wrecked. Mercury Hourglass, 3 damage to all enemies every turn. Is always a nice thing to have. Sucker Punch, Skewer, and Prepared. Right, Sinons? This does not feel like we're playing A20. This is oddly easy so far. We do, to our credit, have a lot of really good relics so far. The Horncleat in particular has been secretly carrying us in a lot of ways. Well, well, well. See some cool stuff in this shop. another terror here. I don't think we need 2 of those. Probably gonna remove a card. We can duplicate with Dolly's Mirror. And I'm also big agreeing with Dark Shackles here. This is the kind of card for Heart, enabling us to shut down a multi-attack pretty easily. If we're going to duplicate anything, I would probably duplicate this Blade Dance Plus. But we could maybe argue for Infinite Blades or even Accuracy. But I think I want the Blade Dance Plus to be duplicated. Rather than the Infinite Blades. Most of our fights don't even last 4 turns. Could dupe the Dark Shackles. That's quite an idea. We'll lose Defends, since we have no Dexterity. We already have a copy of Terror in the deck, so we're not going to take a Terror here. 1 should be enough. Oh, that's cool there, Zuck, that Grifflin's got a big update. That is on the intermediate scale list for play-in. But no immediate intent to do that. And yeah, there was another Infinite Blades for sale in that shop, right? Who needs it? Concentrate is good now, yeah, with all the card draw we have. I think so. I think so. Play that. Okay, we did 80 damage on turn 1. Not a bad start. And we got the Storm of Steel Reflex synergy again. You'll love to see it. Accuracy in the draw pile. Good. So let's actually discard the Agonies as well. Yes. 18 damage Shivs. Just gonna go ahead and ignore the minions here. Because we can just win. Good fight. Wow. Okay. Sure. Sure. Phantasmal Killer is here, as is Alchemize for more potions. Or die. A reminder, this is A20, by the way. Holy crap. Holy crap. Somebody was asking, how, is this deck being boosted by the silent changes? The answer is yes, big time. Accuracy got buffed, Blade Dance got buffed, Phantasmal Killer got buffed, Reflex got buffed. Like, we're operating, Storm of Steel got buffed. We're operating almost entirely on buffed cards right now. Pretty crazy. Keep a deck spot for later. As for our Boss Relic, Dome for energy but no intents, Sozu for energy but no potions, or Tiny House for no downside at all. 1 potion, 50 gold, 5 max health, a card, and a random upgrade. Could all be pretty alright. We're not in a position to really use the potion, but the rest is fine, and we even get additional money from Golden Idol if we take it. Overall, though, energy probably better? Maybe? Looks like Tiny House is in the lead, though, so Tiny House it is, I guess. Upgrading that Infinite Blades to be an 8. Good job, Tiny House. 63 gold, a potion I probably don't want, and a card choice. With Predator, Distraction, and Dagger Spray inside. You heathens! The Tiny House ain't too bad as a boss relic. It gets a bad rep for not being that powerful, but the fact that it has no downside, it is genuinely really nice. And the money it gives is not to be underestimated. Nor is the max health. Up to 80 here on this chunky silent. I don't think it would be too broken if it also said remove a card. My personal preference would be that Tiny House also give you a random common relic. I think that would make it more on par with the other boss relics. But it's still just fine. Still just fine. Okay, 3 elite maximum, 3 elite maximum. Shop up the left side. How are we doing on upgrades? Wouldn't mind upgrading Phantasmal Killer to be free, that would help a lot. Our block game is still lacking. That's going to be our main objective for the next act or two, is figure out how to block. Lots of upgrades that I could make use of. But probably going to go to the shop instead. I think I am going to go up the left path here. Get lots of events, lots of chances at Mind Bloom, lots of chance at double orb blockers. We hit a shop, we get 3 elites. Relics are very important. Just one kunai could really change this around. Big time. With that turn 1 damage. Jesus. Blade Dance does so much damage. So much. If you stack Phantasmal Killer, Vinny, then you get multiple turns of doubled damage, rather than higher and higher damage. We get recognized on the streets. So the only person who's ever recognized me on the street was a former student of mine, who happened to live in the same neighborhood as me, back when I was teaching in person. Nobody has ever recognized me from Twitch. And hopefully never will? Love this Piercing Wail. Yet another way to counter the heart here. As well as to block anything else that multi-attacks. I taught chemistry. Hey, lose strike? Don't mind if I do. Not gonna lose Phantasmal Killer or accuracy, right? See you later. 271 for the red mask. Not today. Not today. Wow. Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, or the upgraded Deadly Poison? How come this one says plus, but the others don't? So unfair. So unfair. How dare you, Spire? How dare you? Things that could help us against Heart. Ancient Potion. Weak Potion. We're actually really bad at applying Weaken. Almost want to upgrade the Neutralize. Worth thinking about. Actually lethal. Good stuff. Like that we have the Horn Cleave. That will help a lot. Okay. Fan is after the spikes. Wondering. Oh dear. Ouch. Slice Plus. Tactician could kind of be a little bit more energy for us. We discard it. Kind of wants an upgrade though. Not sure about that one. I would be about a Tactician that says plus on it. That I would be about. Alright, Elite 1 of 3 this act. Let's go. It's the Nemesis. Got Piercing Whale available. Good. Very good. No reason to use Phantasmal Killer. They'll be intangible next turn, right? Get the blades down. Uh-oh. Yo, what a turn to draw Neutralize on. Like a million damage turn. Whew. That could have gone badly. If we get more gold, Art of War gives us an energy if we don't play any attacks on our turn. Bit of a tough sell, but maybe. And these choices. Distraction, Finisher, and Poison Stab. All over that Finisher. For good reason. That can hit really, very powerfully hard. With a few Shivs played beforehand. Just gotta thin out the deck a little bit more. Figure out some survivability and get a few more upgrades. We'll be looking really good here. Okay, we'll grab the Recall now. Really? No, we'll upgrade Phantasmal. And Recall before the boss. We are fighting Time Eater. That's a little bit scary. We got a bonus merchant here, offering a second Phantasmal Killer. Amazing. Bag of prep for more cards on turn 1. Pretty spicy. Chemical X here, but we have no X cost cards, right? Right. We don't have to go to this store. Bag of prep, definitely. Hard remove, probably. We still haven't actually played the concentrate meaningfully. But maybe its day will come. I only have 1 acro and 2 backflips. I think this is bag of prep card remove. Yeah. Take out a strike over the concentrate. Could even remove defense, but I think with Art of War we'll remove a strike here. And we won't take the Phantasmal. I want to be able to afford something at the next shop we go to. We do have to open, speaking of remove, yeah, I'll probably move the curse actually, because we have to open this to get a curse for the blue key here. Scoring us a pain. Yikes. That said, looks like it's going to be a really good turn next turn. Shivs do how much damage? Shivs do 51 damage. Boop. Good fight. Good fight. Block card. So, some other stuff, I guess. Excuse me, those Shivs did what now? So that's why I think we're good against Heart, by the way. Being able to do that kind of damage with the Shivs. Just need to be able to block. I'm not supposed to influence chat, but that's literally my job description, isn't it? I'm an influencer. On Twitch. It's what I do. Man, we got a pain in the deck. I'm doing it anyway. We want a rare relic, we want lots of cash. If we have to use the fairy in a bottle, so be it. It's like it's gonna be a good turn 1. 13, 13, 13. I think we just kill one of them, yeah? Yeah, we super do that. We super murder this one for exactly 50. Dang. And now Shivs are doing 24. Easier than I thought. Get tons of cash. The Prayer Wheel gives us extra card rewards from regular enemies, which we have none of in the remaining run, unfortunately. But there is a Cloak and Dagger or a Well-Laid Plans Plus here. Or a Deadly Poison Plus, I suppose also. I'll try not to influence this one, chat. Wait a minute. Sure don't feel like A20. I would definitely have gone with the well-laid plans there, by the way. The well-laid plans, most importantly, allows us to retain Dark Shackles and Piercing Wail, which will be invaluable against Time Eater, as well as against the Heart. Speaking of both of those fights, I cannot abide a pain in the deck during those combats, so let's come to the shop and remove, much as it would be nice to get the medical kit here. We're going to get rid of pain. And maybe buy Calculated Gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. That's pretty valuable. We're not going to need Caltrops. We've got plenty of damage for Heart. It's all about the blocking. And the Gamble is assistance in that regard. I think I'll go with a Gamble here. Maybe we get something to go with it, but even if it just lets us find different cards sometimes, that's all it needs to be. Two and, sure, discard this too. Try to get the plans down. That works too. Yo, those blade dances next turn. So, Shivs deal, again, 54 damage, so each of these blade dances is 216 damage. Wow. That's how we're gonna kill Time Eater. Smiling Mask means we can actually afford one more removal in the Act 4 shop. That's fine. And 3 unupgraded attacks here for our penultimate card reward. Thinking Shivs might be overbuffed? Don't think so. We got very, very synergistic relics. I think even with old Blade Dance and old Accuracy, this deck would still be kicking butt pretty well here. And we're not even, like, overpoweringly good against Time Eater or the Heart. I think we're going to have a hard time in the final battles of this run. The Fan and the Shuriken have definitely carried, especially the Fan, saving us so many hit points in so many different opportunities. Binding Halls. Let's lose 4 max. Alright, Time Eater is first up here. I think this will be a challenging combat for us. Especially with this turn 1 draw. Our goal here is to get Shuriken procs when we can, to get the accuracies and the infinite blades down, and to try to purge strength going into the second phase with a Piercing Wail trick. Definitely have to get these agonies out of the deck before they come back to us. They'll haunt us if we don't get rid of them. This is 1, 2, 3... This is 5 cards. I'd have to play the Dark Shackles. But I could play 12 cards here. Oh, that's a hell of a finisher if I do that. Yeah, let's go with Blade Dance finisher this turn. Blade Dance Dark Shackles finisher. Does a ton of damage. Right. Problem though. Art of War or play the Shiv? Unfortunately, getting hit with a big hit on turn 1 means we lose 1 card draw for the next 2 turns, and that's really deadly here. I think I'm going to keep the Art of War. This is 5 cards, so we're currently at 3? 8? And then all the remaining cards. Unless I miscalculated that. Good. Okay, so we play everything here. We do bring Time Eater below half, which is going to make next turn pretty good. And if we're lucky, we actually just kill next turn. These are still 54 damage Shivs, right? Just like last time? Yes, they are! Actually, they're 60 now. 1, 2, 3, and bye-bye! Alright, 1 down, 1 to go. Who's up next? It sure won't be as hard as the Time Eater was. Donu and Deka. Nice. Happy to see them here. They don't penalize us for playing our powers, which is pretty important. Bye-bye. Only 24 damage. We could use the Dex Potion here, but I don't think we will. I think we go for... It's actually my... Yeah, no, let's go for Donu first. Let's change my mind twice there. This looks like Defend, Defend, Blade Dance, Blade Dance. Which is not a full block. We're not very good at blocking, huh? We'll take 2 here. Oh, I should have Storm of Steel instead for 3 more Shivs. Take 1 more damage, but deal a lot more. That's okay. We'll let the Art of War happen to us here. Take another 5, go down to 6. Just maybe should have used the Dex spot earlier. We prefer to keep the Fairy for Act 4 here, if possible. But we'll see about that. Here we go. 211. Probably should have used the Dex spot. Double damage next turn, so we keep the Blade Dance and the finisher then. Oh, we'll live on 1 if I Dex spot right now. Okay, that's good. Or 2? Even better. Probably didn't need to remove the artifact from Donu, though. Oh, yes I did. Double Blade Dance. What a turn with the Phantasmal Killer. Check this out. And then finisher is 22 times 8. GG. Fairy Friend stays with us for at least a little bit longer. To thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all of these shivs? You yell, "Knife to meet you," and then shove a bunch of daggers into the heart, dealing 2176 damage. It's pretty good. With the amount of health we're missing, I think a rest is going to be way better than whatever upgrade we could take. Although, the leg sweep upgrade is decent. We'll rest. And we'll hope we can buy a potion. We sure can. There's 3 different ones. Or we can get a card removal. But I think either the block pod or probably the dexterity potion is better than the block potion, right? Probably. 2 more dex and heart. It's going to be a sketchy fight for heart. We're going to have a really good fight against the elites. But I think that's pretty doable with the Preserved Insect. Alright, last couple battles, chat. How are we going to fare in these two? Looking pretty good turn 1 here. We've got Survivor, as well as well-laid plans to hold on to the Dark Shackles, although we might not be able to get through the artifact, unfortunately. Could go strike finisher, that'd be 9 times 4, not enough to kill. By any means here. I am facing the wrong way now. I think this is Infinite Blade, Survivor, hold the finisher. That means we don't get a Shuriken proc, though. Strike Survivor? Next turn's gonna be really sketchy. We get 2 burns added to the top of the draw pile. And we're being attacked for a lot. I don't think this Dark Shackles is gonna do anything. Maybe I just use it to turn around now. We do have Terror, Leg Sweep, and Piercing Wail, and Neutralize. I'd have to draw 2 of those cards. I think Infinite Blades is really valuable in this fight. Alright, let's do it this way then. Let's do. We draw 2 debuffs. That's pretty good. We got Calculated Gamble, which is very, very valuable. These are only 4 damage shivs at the moment. Might simply be worth gambling to draw 7 new cards. You could even Blade Dance and then gamble to draw more cards but have less energy. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay, Concentrate is here to give us some more energy. That's good. Play the Phantasmal Killer for room in hand, and then backflip. Hey, okay, we got Piercing Wail and Neutralize, so we can neutralize Piercing Wail. That's good. That's really good. That means I can discard Leg Sweep with Concentrate. If I play both accuracies, Shivs are going to do 16 damage. So if I go accuracy, accuracy, blade dance, that's what? 64? 65, technically. Oh yeah, it'll be more next turn. I think, yeah, we're going to hold on to the blade dance. I think that's right. Just try not to die on this turn. But I gotta block more. Pokenegger will help with that. We'll block for another 10. Incoming damage is 21 plus 16 here. Which is 35. 37, excuse me. We're blocking for 34. Take 3 here. Okay. And then they all died. Eternal Feather, an unfortunately completely useless relic here, as there's no fires between us and the heart. We do have a nice amount of health, though. 2 potions, and maybe 1 more card. We want some dexterity. There is a footwork, or we can take a common attack. Or we can skip. All totally valid options here. Not gonna lie, I think for this heart fight to go well, we're gonna need a little bit of luck in the draw order. Early, well-laid plans is the most important thing. But we do have that fairy in a bottle, and that is going to matter a lot. Let's go. Okay, these are not well-laid plans. Not a bad turn 1, though, with Terror on turn 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3... We can play Defend. Yes, we can play Defend. This is a great turn 1. Although the Neutralize is totally wasted. Heart doesn't cleanse vulnerable on turn 4, only Strength down. Only Strength down. Thankfully the Ornamental Fan is at least partially negating Beat of Death for us here. So we actually only took 1 despite all those cards played, gained 3 points of strength, did over 100 damage, and now it gets ugly. Okay, happy to see this attack first. We should be good to go here. Worst case scenario, we use the Fairy in a Bottle next turn. Or we can just shut down the sack attack entirely with Piercing Wail here. And survive the next turn attack. Let's do that. Piercing Wail again. There's well-laid plans. Perfect. Hold on to Footwork and Leg Sweep, and this is looking like a really good start. Really good draws. Just gonna barely survive this hit. Activate Art of War here. And look to do damage next turn. Oh, Beat of Death. Never change. Ow. I think I gotta play this Blade Dance. But also the Phantasmal? But also the Phantasmal. And this would be, what, 7 cards played? Take 14. Block for 8. Take 6 here. Keep Dark Shackles, Storm the Seal. Actually, we take more than that, because we can't block the last 2. Down to 9. Hopefully this is the big hit first. Good. Okay, we're just gonna die to this attack. It's gonna be fine. Our Shivs do 1,000,000 damage. We're capped on damage there. The Phantasmal. Hold the Dark Shackles and the Survivor, I guess. Actually, wait! No. We hold Storm of... No, wait. Yeah, 299, we do have to survive next turn. I got really excited by the number there. No, we're good. Keep these 2. I have to survive this. Please let me do that, acrobatics. Please. Okay, we're halfway there. We just need backflip to draw leg sweep. Oh man, that's the only out? Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Well, that is not good. Yo, we got there, chat. Amazing. We did it. Get shackled on, nerd. GG. Get destroyed. All according to plan. Well, I guess you could say we won this fight by a razor's edge. GG, everybody. GG. Crazy cool run. Awesome job making that Shiv deck, chat. Really, really well done. GG. A20 Shivs, no problem. No problem. Peter Panson, thank you so much for the 6 months, the whole half year, and that tier 1 sub. GG to you. Concentrate indeed saved our butt at the end there. Crazy. Oobla, Thank you so much for the $5. Never not worried. GG. New Simplers don't perfectly match up with the energy icons. No, Jedit. They hopefully will when I get more Subalerts, but for now, they don't quite. GG. What an awesome run. So happy with the buffed cards of the 2.2 patch. I think that really contributed to making that run totally winnable. Needed everything we had there. That Dex Potion made the difference, the Fairy in the Bottle made the difference. I feel pretty good about the mutagenic strength from the Jack Stealer. We got a lot of use out of that in Act 2 and Act 3. GG. Even Storm of Steel did good work. Really impressed. Turtling Herd, thank you so much for gifting a Tier 1 sub to Oracle Cast. Welcome, Oracle Cast, to the Council. Well, I can't think of a better way to wind down the stream than that. A truly fantastic set of runs, everybody.